Hey guys, so welcome back. I am here to do my weekly warm reviews. In front of you is my pile, and on top of that you can see I've kept notes. I find that doing it this way works a lot better. I'm able to remember a lot easier what things smelled like and what I thought of them and how long they warmed and all that other stuff. So this has been working out really well for me. I've also been having a lot of fun doing it this way. I don't know why, just picking certain vendors. Now you guys seem to like, I asked, I don't know, a couple videos ago, if you guys like to see just one vendor or a few. And most of you said that you like to see multiple vendors. I can never talk in these videos, I don't know why. But most of you guys like to see the various vendors versus just one vendor. So I think that's working out okay for me. If I've narrowed it down, so like I've mostly gotten through my Super Tarts, my old Super Tarts. I just got a new Super Tarts order in, so I have some new stuff, but I still have a few old things to warm from Super Tarts, so I can, you know, always fall back into that drawer if I need to. My front porch, I was able to minimize from 3 bins down to 2. They're pretty full still, but I was able to, you know, minimize that down, so that's been working out well. My Scentsy is still about the same. I find I have to be in the mood for Scentsy. The blends are, I don't know how to describe them. Like if I'm feeling like I want something bakery or, I don't know. I just have to be in the right mood for Scentsy. I don't know how to explain it. So I don't go through my Scentsy as quick. And I don't have like I don't feel like I have a huge stash of Scentsy anyways. So my last 2 vendor picks were 30 Street Wax, 30 Street Wax or Crafts, however it goes, and also 10 Digits. So you're going to see a little bit of that in here as well. But I also still kept warming through some Scentsy, some Super Tarts, and some Front Porch. So let me move this out of the way and then we'll go ahead and start. And I'll try to remember to remove my notes this time. And yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I swear I just cleaned that bin and for some reason it looks like crap already. I don't know if just the wax is rubbing around in there. Let's go ahead and talk about 30 Street Crafts, which is what her label says, but I think she goes by 30 Street Wax as well. Let me zoom in. I always forget I have a zoom button here. So let's talk about this for a second. So now these were the Mile High cream pies, and I thought I was really gonna love the Mile High cream pies. I just kept thinking, they're these pretty pieces of wax, you know, I don't know. So I get into warming them and cutting them. And let me tell you, these things make a huge mess. When I was going in to cut them, wax was falling everywhere. They were just like crumbling. I think it's because of the way that she whips the stuff on top, like the whipped cream part that she does. And so it was just a big mess. I was just like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know if I like these. I'm feeling like I sort of like the ones that are just more convenient, like I'm trying to think like just the Front Porch grubbies, or, you know, things that you can just pop in. And stop eating. My cat's been eating the 10 Digit Creation wrappers. For some reason, she's attracted to those. Leave it alone, please. Leave it alone. Go on. Move about your business. She's so funny. She actually like listens to me. Like when I tell her no, and she's gonna, hi, can't see her, but she's here. Hey there. Just like, what's happening? She might actually try to get in that bin. She's so funny. That's Tinkerbell, by the way. Okay, so, about 30 Street Wax. I always say 30 Street Crafts, 30 Street Wax. I don't know, kind of confusing. Anyway, she's closed indefinitely, but I just thought I would go ahead and do these reviews in case later on she opens back up and people want to know. Okay, so this first blend that I did, actually I did this one yesterday. Sweet potato and brown sugar plus cranberry orange, overpour and hot orange Danish topping candy corn. So I put this in, well first, let's see, did I have it in my kitchen first and then in my computer room? And I tried various levels of, like I would cut it up and measure, you know, was it one ounce, 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces. And I was actually feeling like I was putting a lot in, but when I weighed it, it was actually only like 1 ounce. So in my kitchen, I actually put 3 warmers in there because I was finding that the throw with these pies was kind of hit or miss. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for the gusto and put a 3rd warmer in my kitchen. Sometimes my kitchen throws a little strange, so I threw in a 3rd warmer in there. I figured, what the hell. Okay, so on this one, when I put it in my computer room, for some reason when I would go in my computer room, it was like I could barely smell this, but then when I was sitting out here in like the living room or doing something in the living room, I could smell it out here. So I was sitting here and all of a sudden I started to get this kind of this bitter orange scent. So I think the cranberry orange was a bit on the bitter side, and the candy corn and the hot orange Danish were very light. I thought they would sweeten out this scent a little bit, plus the brown sugar, and it kind of did a little bit. Like, I have a feeling that cranberry orange by itself would probably be really super bitter, and I feel like the sweet potato gave it kind of a bitterness too, but I could kind of smell that sweet potato a little bit. I'm not super familiar with sweet potato like by itself, but yeah. So overall I had mixed throw with this. I don't know. And in the kitchen, I had it in 3 different warmers, and like I said, I tried various. I tried 1 ounce, I tried 1.5 ounce, I tried 2 ounces. Now 2 ounces was kind of overflowing the warmers quite a bit. I tried it in my Scentsy, I tried it in my 20 watt Glade, I tried it in the blue 20 watt Glade because a lot of people say that that one seems to be better than the white Glade. And then also I have a 20 watt, a couple, actually most of my 20 watts are from Walgreens. I feel like those are superior to the Glade warmers. I don't know why, I just feel like they've always given me good luck. So I have quite a few of Walgreens. I don't know what the brand is, but they're like a light brown. I'll have to show you guys sometime. But anyway, so yeah, this one was kind of hit or miss. I would say it was a medium throw, and overall I was hoping that that candy corn and that orange Danish would really come out a little bit more, but it really didn't. So I probably got about, I don't know, I think I used this about 3 times, you know, cutting it up and putting it in like 2 or 3 warmers. So I don't know, that I wouldn't look for that one again. Okay. The next one here is pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin caramel cake, overpour pumpkin pecan waffles, and toasted marshmallows. So I know the pumpkin pecan waffle scent from Bath and Body Works pretty well. I have a candle that I've had for a year or 2 that I occasionally will turn on. And this one was weird too. It had a low to a medium throw, I would say. I put it in my computer room first, and it just kind of bombed out after like 2 hours. So I mostly got the pumpkin pecan waffles, and then I got like a toasty note, which I'm assuming was probably the toasted marshmallows. Now I did do it again in my kitchen, you know, because these things are pretty big. So when you cut them down, you can really get quite a few, you know, melts out of them. So I was trying them in different rooms, different warmers, that kind of thing, to see what was happening. And again, it was like in the kitchen, I walked in and I couldn't smell anything, and I wasn't getting like anything coming down the hall either. Now in my computer room, I went in there and I could smell it. I mean, it wasn't strong, but you know, so I don't know. It's like the throw on these is very strange. It travels or it doesn't travel. I don't know. This one I had just a smaller chunk in. I had warmed this one before. This is ruby red grapefruit, blood orange, overpour was white nectarine, and topping was fruity rings. Okay, so this one I wrote was a bitter grapefruit note. Again, I think it was mostly the ruby red grapefruit and blood orange and probably the white nectarine. I was hoping the fruity rings would kind of like mellow it out and kind of like give it a little bit of a sweet note, but it was kind of just a bitter grapefruit. This one did probably about average, medium throw, I would say. I could smell it probably for about a good 2 hours, and then it just kind of bombed out. And sometimes I could smell it, and other times not at all. So I don't know. And well, and this one says 11/9/14. So I mean, I don't feel like wax really goes bad. This one here was poured on, so I mean, it's had almost a year to cure. So I don't really know. It's strange. And I know that it's not just me, because I've warmed through other things that throw super good, and I'm like, you know, perfectly happy with the throw and the scent. So, you know, I have my warmers set up in a way that seems to work, but just not for this, I guess. Okay, now here is one that did do really well and was super strong, and I really actually loved this one. This one did awesome for me. This is Clean Cotton Domestic Goddess Overpour Stormy Nights and Whipped Cream. This is a clean and fresh scent that I have never smelled before, but it was amazing. So I went and looked up the scent descriptions on these. Hold on. Okay, so I was interested in what these oils were, because Stormy Nights is, let's see, top notes of ozone, fresh air, and white flowers, followed by ylang-ylang, tuberose, and balanced with patchouli and musk. Now, I never smell patchouli and stuff. I don't know. Like, patchouli to me has a very distinct scent, and I never smell it, unless it's like the only scent. And then Domestic Goddess is shimmering forest notes of fern and green clover balanced with a soothing floral blend to create this soft luxury scent. Jasmine and lavender are warmed with rich woods and sweetened by a base of vanilla musk to create a fresh outdoor sensation. So I could get the Clean Cotton. I was getting other notes going on here. This one was just, it's like almost like a sweet, clean laundry, but I can't tell you, like, I don't know. This one was just so good. I mean, just really, really good. I could sniff the bag all day. This one was just really good. I don't know why the difference was with this one. It warmed good for me everywhere that I put it, so I don't know. I didn't do anything different, but that one was amazing and really good. So, and then I just had 2 samples from 30th Street. I have 1 pile left from 30th Street, and then I'm completely out of 30th Street wax. So Monkey Music was a sample I put in my Scentsy warmer in my daughter's bathroom, and this one is Raspberry Lemonade. This was a light to a medium throw. Let's see. Yeah, did I say it was Raspberry Lemonade? I had to go look it up and see what it was. I could smell the lemonade, but the raspberry was probably the strongest note for me, and I'm not a super huge fan of raspberry, but it was okay. It just wasn't that strong. So, and that kind of scent, those kind of scent notes really aren't my favorite anyways. Like, I like a lemonade scent, but a certain kind. So State Fair funnel cakes. So when I think of funnel cakes, I think of like Disneyland's funnel cakes, you know, like the sweet bread covered in powdered sugar. And so when I smelled this one, I was like, why am I smelling fruity in here? Like, are State Fair funnel cakes different than like Disneyland? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been to a State Fair, so. But this one, actually, I looked and it had, I thought I wrote down the scent notes on this, but it had blueberry and blackberry. One of these was supposed to be fizzy, blueberry and blackberry fizz. And I was waiting for like kind of like a dough note to come out, but this one was pretty strong actually, but mostly because of mostly the blueberry came out. Yeah, it was pretty strong on the blueberry. You can kind of smell like a middle tone of the blackberry in there, but I was really wanting that dough note to come out, and it really didn't. It was just mostly blueberry. This one I put was strong, so that one did fairly well in my damn it, in my daughter's bathroom. Let's see, that's trash too. Okay, let me get organized. Okay, so next up I have some Front Porch, and this one is called Pink Chill, and this is pink sugar, peppermint, warm vanilla Noel, and sugar. This one was like kind of reminded me of, I guess, what people would call a sweet peppermint. It was strong, but it was also kind of soft too. It wasn't like overly dominant on that peppermint. So I think when people get like pink peppermint from vendors, this is probably similar to what it would smell like. This one was really nice. My nose is changing so much. Like, I would never normally like this type of scent, but I think that pink sugar and the warm vanilla Noel and all that just kind of rounded out the peppermint for me, so it wasn't like strictly peppermint. This one was really good. It was strong. I put this one in my daughter's bathroom as well, and it did wonderfully. It was strong. Like I said, it was strong, but it was soft. It wasn't like punch you in the face with the peppermint kind of thing. You know, it was just, it was really pretty. Another one that I am in love with, that blew me away, that I did not think I would like, was this pink eucalyptus spearmint. It was a single grubby, so was the other one. I used it in the bathroom as well. I think I'm loving eucalyptus scents. Like I got a couple blends the other day from another vendor that had eucalyptus in them, and I was like, I think I'm really like enjoying this. So I loved this one. It was strong. It had no undertone. Neither did that pink chill. Now in the bag, when I had initially smelled it, I could smell kind of an undertone smell. But once you get it in your warmer, oh, it was just so good. And like the spearmint was not overly dominant. I think it was mostly just pink and eucalyptus with just a hint of spearmint. I don't remember if I looked up the scent description to see exactly what it said, but dang, this one was good. In fact, I need to go on her site and see if she has any of this, because I would order a 4-pack immediately. Which I know sounds like. Okay, so then now I went through quite a bit of 10 digit because I'm trying to get rid of my stock in that, or whatever you want to call it, my stash. So here I got a 4-pack. This is when I was in like my Lush phase of like buying wax. Now I'm just gonna say I don't like Lush stuff in wax anymore. Like I just really don't. I mean, some of it's okay, but for the most part I really just, I don't know, I'd rather just keep it in the bath. It just doesn't come across the same in wax, even though this is, I mean, it smells like Avo bath or Avo shower gel. In fact, I have some in my shower now and it smells exactly the same. I just don't like it scented in my air. I don't know, but I love it in the bath and I love it in the shower, so I don't know. This one was really, really strong. I went ahead and actually, it was funny because I went in and checked my YouTube comments this morning, and a girl named Erin had said, combine these two. And I was like, I did that yesterday. That's so funny that you mentioned that, because I had saw that Jenny had gotten I think it was Sassy Girl Aroma. She was talking about a blend that she had warmed that had the Avo Bath and Vanilla Bean Noel mixed. And I don't think the Vanilla Bean Noel is very strong from 10 Digit, because I don't feel like it softened this scent out at all. Like I feel like this was super, super strong. So what I did actually is I cut 1/2 of the Avo Bath and 1/2 of the Vanilla Bean Noel, and I put them in one warm. Actually, I did 1/2 in one warmer, the other half in the other warmer. And then I did an Avo Bath, one by itself, and then my second Vanilla Bean Noel by itself, so that I could go up to it and put my nose to it and see how it smelled. Now I did these in, what did I do? I did these in my Scentsy warmer, and the Avo Bath was kicking it. I mean, it was super strong, so that was good. Vanilla Bean Noel, not so much. The singular tart that I had in my warmer was not that strong whatsoever. And there's kind of a theme with these, like it seems like the scented ones that are like bakery scented don't do well at all from 10 Digit. So I don't know, this one's strong, these ones not so much. So there's that. Okay, so I had 2 of Bamboo and Sugarcane. One I got as a sample and one I purchased myself. Now this one is kind of hard to explain. This was strong. I used both of them in my computer room in my 20-watt Walgreens warmers, and it's kind of got like a green bitter note to it. I kept thinking that the sugarcane, I don't know if the sugarcane in this is supposed to be like a softening, sweetening type scent, but I couldn't tell. It was just a green, kind of a bitter note to it. Let me pop one of these open and sniff it again so I can. This one was strong, and it was, I mean, it was pretty good. It's a different scent for sure. It's like, don't know. I guess I've never really, I mean, I've smelled bamboo actually from like, I mean, not straight from the like stalk, but I don't know, you know, now that I smell it, it kind of has like a woodsy, and that would make sense because bamboo is used in place of wood now, sometimes for things. So it does have that wood note in it. I didn't think about that, but I would say like when I was smelling it, the thought that came to my mind is kind of like a greenish, like bitter note to it. But I didn't feel like sugar cane, and I don't know if it was like the sugar cane that, you know, before it's sweetened with a bunch of stuff, or I've never had sugar cane before, so I don't know what that tastes like. But yeah, that one was good and strong. Okay, let's talk about some of their sugary scents. They have quite a few sugared apple, sugared jasmine. I have another one here, sugared something. And so when I had purchased this, I had thought it would be like a sugary apple, you know, like a juicy apple with sugar on top. When I went and read the scent description though, it was apples with sugar, vanilla, and caramel. And to me, this smelled like a Halloween caramel apple, not like a sugared apple. So yeah, you can really smell that caramel in there too when you smell it in the bag. And that's how it came across warm as well. So not the other sugar ones I'm going to talk about is kind of the same thing. Like the sugar notes are not, I don't know, it's kind of deceiving. Not, you know, not in a bad way, but if you're looking at it and you don't read the scent description, then you would have thought this was like a sugared apple, but it's really more of like, it smells like Halloween to me. So this one was strong though. It's good. I put it in my daughter's Scentsy warmer in her room. I had good luck. Now this one, sugared jasmine, same thing. I don't like jasmine. I thought maybe the sugared element would kind of give it a different twist and that I would like it a little bit better. But again, I wasn't really getting the sugared scent. And maybe jasmine on its own, if it didn't have that sugar element, would have been a lot stronger. And it is a little bit sweet, but warmed, I wasn't a big fan. I mean, I do like jasmine in like blends, but not on its own. So that one did good as well, but I wasn't like loving it. Let's see. I was gonna see if I had any other. Oh, okay. Red Mac apple. I've never met a Macintosh apple that I did not like. They always seem to be strong from every vendor I've ever gotten them from. Okay, so I got interrupted. Where was I at? With Macintosh apple. I've never met one that I did not like. This one was the same Macintosh apple you would smell pretty much anywhere. They must have that oil like nailed down because I've never smelled a Macintosh apple that didn't sit right with me. This is a good juicy apple scent. I warmed it in my daughter's Scentsy warmer in her room. It did wonderfully. It smelled delicious. Yeah, you know, it was just your typical red Mac apple. I liked it. It was strong and it lasted a long time as well. Again, with the 10 Digit Creations, it seems like they're, and that's a food, well, sort of a food scent, but I feel like they're better at fresh, maybe laundry, kind of exotic type scents, not foodie scents so much. Now here's one, now again with the Bath & Body in wax. So this is Amazing Grace Philosophy Duplication, and I've worn Amazing Grace for a really long time. I really love the scent. I've warmed it from another vendor. I did not like it whatsoever. The other vendor kind of had a little bit of a kind of a strange, odd note to it. This one smelled more realistic to me. It didn't have that weird note, but the throw was not very good on it. So this one I would not repurchase. I mean, I might. It just wasn't that strong. It was really light. So, but it did smell better than the other Amazing Grace dupe that I had. So let's see. Oh, Big Girl Panties. I feel like this one was inspired by somebody. I saw somebody's haul, and I think it was probably Angie. A long time ago, I saw her haul this one, and it sounded good. So this is crisp white linen notes with a touch of pink sugar and cotton candy. I really did enjoy this one. This one, I was trying to figure out what the linen note was. It must be a laundry detergent that I've never smelled before, because that's the best thing I can come up with. I've smelled like Gain Laundry, Front Porch Laundry. I think Front Porch Laundry might be Gain Laundry type. I don't know. I've smelled Clean Cotton. What else? Egyptian cotton. And I just don't know what it is, but this one is really good. If you like a laundry type note, there is not a lot of, I don't feel like there's a lot of pink sugar and cotton candy in here, but I mean, it is there on warm. So this one was another strong one. I did enjoy that one. So that one might be a possible repurchase down the road. Okay, vanilla cupcake. This one had little to no throw whatsoever. Well, actually what happened is I put this in my daughter's Scentsy bathroom warmer. I cut it in half because I didn't think the whole Tart cup could fit in the warmer. So I started with half, and I was getting like no throw. I gave it a little bit to kind of melt down, and I could barely smell like a hint of vanilla. I mean, you had to put your nose over the warmer to really smell this. So then when it wasn't warming well, I actually cut another little like quarter off, maybe a little bit less. I didn't want to overflow the warmer at all, and still nothing. So yeah, this one was totally bombed out on me. The other thing about 10 Digit Creations that I want to mention too, I don't know if she's changed this or not, these little Reese cups are messy. Every time I pulled one out of the bag, they barely fit out of the bag. I don't know how they bag these things, because they are tough to get in these bags, but man, I mean, every time I opened one of these Reese cups up, it was like a big old mess. So I just wanted to, I don't know why I needed to mention that, but beach towels is, I think, a ocean air, sun and sand type scent with laundered fresh beach towels. I think that was the scent description. Something like that. This one I didn't enjoy as much because of I have this one going in my daughter's room right now. Kind of has a little bit of a suntan note to it, and a little bit of, like, you can smell the laundered beach towels, but there's like a floral note going on in there that I don't really like that much. It's okay. I don't think I would get that one again. So there's that. And this one I'm currently warming in my 20-watt Walgreens warmer right now in my living room, and it is kicking some butt. I absolutely adore this scent. I'm so glad I got a clamshell in it. This is the Jaws and the strawberry jam, I think, or strawberry glaze, or some sort of strawberry. No, and this mixed with strawberry is amazing. It's such a sweet strawberry, and then you get the fresh scent of the Jaws, and it is just working for me. So I'm really, really happy with this. So glad I have a clamshell in it. Did I already say that? I think it needed to be said twice. I really think it did. This one was just really, really good. It's still going strong. I've had it going all this this morning. What am I trying to say here? Okay. Love that. So that's my my one and only Super Tarts. Like I said, I was trying to get through these 10 Digit Creations and 30 Street Wax. I have maybe like 5 10 Digit Creations left and 1 pie slice in 30 Street. So I am almost completed with those, and it made some room in my stash, so that was good. Okay, so this last one is Scentsy in Coconut Flower. I think I warmed this first last week, so I've kind of forgotten what it smells like. Okay, I remember now. I did take notes on it as well, but I wanted to smell it. So this one was a little bit on the floral side for me. It has coconut and like a flower scent to it. So the problem with this one is that it, like, the coconut milk came out, but then you got this like floral scent. So the only thing that really saved this for me was the coconut milk, but I don't know that I like coconut milk all that much, like kind of alone. So it's kind of like coconut milk and floral, which makes sense because that's the name of the bar, Coconut Flower. Now on cold, I thought I could handle this one, but on warm, the floral just was like too much for me. So this would not be a repurchase. but it did throw strongly. I could smell it throughout my entire living room area, and it worked out well. So that is it. That is my weekly warm reviews. I hope it wasn't too long. I tried to be thorough. If you have any questions about anything, like where I warm stuff, if I didn't mention it or I forgot to, I will usually always remember. So, because I have specific things where I put specific places. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. I'm gonna do another vendor scent picks and a second haul. Because I need to add some more, like I need more bakery in my life. I need some more bakery scents to choose from because I have a lot of fresh right now. So, okay, I will see you guys back in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching and taking time out of your day to sit here and chat with me, sort of. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.